You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now, and topping the list for us tonight. A man has now been arrested, accused of using the debit card of a woman found dead over the weekend. Chelsie Walker was reported missing on Halloween when she didn't return to her family or her job. After extensive searches, Walker's body was found yesterday. Andrew Young, the man you see here on your screen, has been charged with fraudulent use of a debit card. According to court paperwork, the card belonged to Chelsie Walker. Young was seen using the card on surveillance cameras at a gas station in Tellico Plains after Walker was reported missing. Young apparently admitted to investigators that Walker came to his home 2 days before she was reported missing with another person. But at this time, police have not learned what happened next. Now, we caught up with friends and family who are now sharing her story and calling for justice.
So that is the main goal, and that's what we're focusing on is justice for Chelsie and getting the guys who did this to her until it is confirmed how she died. We just want to raise money to give her a beautiful headstone, a place where her babies can go and see her. For them, that we give them babies a place where they can go talk to their mom and give her flowers and all that.
Plans are underway to create a bank account for Chelsie's family and funeral costs. There are also donation jars scattered across Monroe County that will be used to support the family. Organizers say the best way to stay up to date on how to help or donate is to join the Justice for Chelsie Facebook page. There you will also be able to find upcoming memorial plans. Next on our list for you tonight, fire crews have had their hands full across East Tennessee, and Sevier County has been no exception. The wildfire on Rocky Flats Road near the Cocke County line burned around 177 acres over the weekend. Several cabins were evacuated, according to the Tennessee Department of Agriculture. People were notified through the Code Red alert system.
Code Red is a mass communications platform which allows us to send out emergency notifications or public notifications via a phone call, text message, a mobile app, through Facebook, email, and Twitter.
Before and during the 2016 Gatlinburg wildfire, Sevier County used a different type of alert system, and only 1,000 people were registered. Now over 11,000 to 12,000 people are registered. Sevier County EMA Director Joe Ayers says this fire is a good reminder for everyone to sign up for Code Red. It has the potential to help save lives during wildfires and other emergency situations. That phone number, by the way, is 865-774-3700. Speaking of fires, our next big story brings us to part of U.S. Highway 129, or the Dragon, which remains closed as fire crews work now to put out a wildfire. According to TDOT spokesperson Mark Nagy, a motorcycle crash caused a wildfire near the Dragon. All lanes on the Dragon near Parsons Branch Road, as well as Parson Branch Road itself, are closed. Several agencies from Tennessee and North Carolina have responded to this fire. Next on the 7 tonight, we are learning more about a fatal accident at a Knoxville cement plant. We received a statement from Megan Burks from CEMEX USA, who tells us, quote, "We are deeply saddened to confirm there was a fatal accident involving an employee at our Knoxville cement plant on Saturday, November 5th. Our condolences go out to his family and all who are impacted by this tragic loss. The accident investigation continues, and we are cooperating fully with the authorities," end quote. Next on our list for you tonight, tomorrow voters from across the country will be heading to the polls to vote in the upcoming midterm elections. There are a number of races on the ballot, including the governor's race here in Tennessee. You'll also be able to vote on 4 proposed amendments to the Tennessee Constitution. Now, these are longer, and election officials say it's a good idea to go ahead, familiarize yourself with these amendments before heading out to the polls. And a reminder, you need to cast your ballot in your designated area, and you can find that location by visiting the Knox County election website. Now, you will also need to show your license. Polls open at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning and will close at 8 p.m. And for a list of polling locations, links to sample ballots, just go to WAT.com. Or you can also open our 6 on Your Side news app. And then tomorrow, after the polls close, be sure to tune in to WAT 6 on Your Side for election results that matter to you. Next on the 7 tonight, to make voting as easy as possible, Knoxville Area Transit is giving free rides to the polls tomorrow. CAT's customer service counter staff at Knoxville Station are available to help passengers plan their trips. Plus, CAT is boosting its customer service counter staff at Knoxville Station to help passengers figure out which bus takes them to the right polling location. It's an initiative Knoxville has been doing now for several years to make sure transportation is not a barrier to being able to vote.
We'd always like to see everyone go out and vote and use CAT to get there. We do see increases in ridership, but we've got room for more. If you want to take CAT to your polling location, we're so happy to be able to offer that.
If you want to take advantage of the free ride, be aware that some routes in service before the polls close. You'll need to check on that as well. Rounding out the Big Seven for us tonight, the Georgia Bulldogs delivered Tennessee its first loss of the season in Athens on Saturday. And while that loss may have knocked Tennessee down a few pegs in the AP poll, it's still undeniable that the Vols have been able to accomplish a lot this season. And according to head coach Josh Heupel, this is just the beginning stages of what this program is going to be. Meanwhile, quarterback Hendon Hooker is making it clear this is the time now for the team to step up.
Just continue to be coachable. Listen to your position coach. Listen to Coach Hype. Listen to the older guys that have been in the program these past couple of years that have seen the change in culture. And it's a lot of young guys in the facility that have the opportunity to step up and voice their opinions as leaders. I've got a lot of young leaders and a lot of young playmakers that I'm eager to see out there on the field. Just excited to see this program continue to elevate and be at that top stage of college football.
Coach Heupel says he believes in who this team is. He knows that what flows through their DNA and looks forward to seeing that unfold.